Hi, welcome back to the channel. My name is Colette Elizabeth, and I created this channel as a safe space with you in mind. I help Black women to embrace new seasons of their lives with purpose and joy. And I'm so excited to just share a few milestones about the channel since its inception in April of 2022. I'll give you a brief background about how the channel started and then I'll share the milestones. So I had joined a YouTube challenge that was hosted or facilitated by Stephanie Perry. Those of us who were in the challenge, we agreed that the final project, if you will, we would publish a public video. So that is how this channel came to be. And I had actually been considering starting the channel way before that, but I had just put so many barriers in my own way. I made so many excuses as to why I need to wait to make the channel and what have you. Every excuse that one could think of, I came up with it. And I just was like, I'm just going to wait. I'm going to wait till this. I'm going to wait till that. I'm going to wait till this other thing. Then this new thing. Then this thing back there. And oh, yeah, this. And oh, yeah, that. So the challenge helped me to go ahead and move forward with starting the channel. And I'm really excited that I did start the channel. And I encourage anyone with something to say to start a YouTube channel or a podcast or whatever you want to start, a blog or whatever. Do it. Just do the thing. Life is short. So if you have something to say, you can say it. Gone are the days where you have to get all of these approvals from this one or that one, from networks or what have you. You can start your own, literally your own TV channel with YouTube, and it's free right now if that's something that you want to do. And you might even consider joining Stephanie Perry's YouTube challenge. I'm not sure when she's doing the next one, but I'll put a link in the description box below. I have had some people in the comments ask me to help them start a channel. That is not my lane. I know my lane and starting people and helping them start a YouTube channel. That's not my lane. I do myself. I have an accountability partner who I met in our cohort, and she and I meet once a month. So if you do decide to start a channel, I encourage you too to get an accountability partner, someone who can you can talk to and who can encourage you. You can encourage one another as you grow. Okay. So enough for that. Let's get to why we're here. I wanted to share a few channel milestones. We started, like I mentioned earlier, the channel in April of 2022. So it's a new channel. And so right now, as of the recording of this video, we have about almost 600 subscribers. So that's great. And then in January, I think it was 19th, we had 15,000 views. But as of the recording of this today's video, we have almost 16,000 views. So I'm really excited about that. And I just want to thank each and every one of you who have been viewing the videos, who have been sharing the videos, and who have been making comments. Most of the comments have been positive, and most of them have been so honest, and people have been transparent, and I appreciate that. I also appreciate when you do the likes because that does help with the algorithm of the YouTube and get and pushing the videos out. It's so funny because the most viewed video is still the one where I'm talking about why Black women leave their job and join the Great Resignation. That video has over 6,000 views. And for a channel the size of mine, of 500 subscribers, that's pretty substantial to have that many views. And I am going to do a reaction video to my most viewed video. I think I'll do that sometime this month. Okay. The other thing I wanted to share is that I launched First Friday Night Lives. I launched it last week. We took a poll, as you may remember from the last channel milestone update that I gave. I gave a poll. I asked everybody if they wanted me to have regularly scheduled lives, and the people said yes. And in fact, the idea came from somebody who attended my very first live, which was Ask Me Anything. I think that was in December, I think. And in that chat, and that person was from Tanzania, they said, hey, are you going to do regularly scheduled lives, or can you do regularly scheduled lives? So that made me create the poll, publish the poll, and people said yes. So we had our very first one last Friday. That was February, maybe February 3rd. But we call our lives First Friday Night Lives. And we call them that because I plan to do regularly scheduled lives every first Friday of the month. So that's First Fridays. Okay. And I will be doing those at 6 p.m. I think before I said 5 p.m., but it'll be 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And that is 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I believe that is 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. And we'll talk about a new topic every time. You guys, we have so much fun. I don't even edit those. I decided to just leave the bloopers in. You guys will hear me talking to my mom, texting people, and you can always speed ahead if you're like, I don't want to be bothered with that. But we have fun. We just have some shenanigans. So just come join us and we have a good time. So you're very welcome to come there. The other thing I wanted to say is I will be appearing on Dr. Kimani's channel. Now, you hear me, those of you who have been writing with me for a while, you've heard me refer to Dr. Kimani. Her name is Dr. Kimani Norrington Sands, and she's a psychologist, and she talks quite a bit about healing from toxic jobs. So I have talked about her. Her YouTube channel is called Lifting as We Climb Consulting Wellness Services. I will be appearing on her channel this coming Thursday, February 8th at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. That's 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. You may say, Claire, why do you always say the Pacific Standard Time first? Because I'm in California. I'll be live on her channel, and I will, as soon as I get the link, or as soon as we go live, I'll post the link and let you guys know. But in the meantime, when she does her thumbnail, I'll put that in my community tab so that you could just click on it and go to her channel. Pretty excited about appearing on there. And speaking of toxic jobs, our very first live, during our very first Friday Night Live, we talked about life after toxic jobs. So go check out the replay on that live. I think it's about an hour long. You can skip through the parts where I'm trying to tell my mom I'll talk to her later. You can skip through that. But it was a pretty good live. It really was, if I have to say so myself. I really just talked about the lessons that I've learned and people that they can get through toxic jobs after they leave. It's, hey, it's different on this side. It really is. You will live. Okay. You will live better. You will be better. You will feel better. And also that is one of the reasons I started this channel, because I wanted to share with Black women my experience, because so many of us are going through trauma, okay, from working at jobs that harm us, where we are experiencing toxicity, we're being bullied, we've been harassed, we've been discriminated against, and I'm not going to get into all that because really this video is really just to tell you about the milestones, but I just wanted to share with you that one of the reasons I started the channel is to help Black women realize, number one, you're not by yourself. Number two, you are not insane. What is happening to you is really happening to you. Number three, you can bounce back from this. Okay. If once you make your decision to exit the harmful workplace, you will bounce back. I am a living witness, and my health manifestations bear that out as well. Okay. So we will be talking a little bit more about life after toxic jobs. I will be sharing my experience in detail, and I'm going to do in a series. And I'm thinking that after I release that set of videos, I will refrain from really talking about my experience on this channel after that, because I want to just move on. I'll continue to talk about it on other people's channels when they have me on as a guest to speak about my experience working in a toxic environment and leaving a toxic environment. I think that's very important. I think that Black women should share their experience so that other Black women can understand that they are not alone and that the things that they're experiencing is not in their head. Okay. So, again, I want to thank you all for watching the channel. I appreciate each and every one of you. I appreciate your respectful and your loving and your kind comments. I really, really do. And I have gotten some hater comments, but of course, that goes with the territory. People will say things that are not very helpful or very kind. I've been called names, I've been attacked personally. But you know what? You haven't arrived until you got haters. So, that just lets me know, hey, I have arrived. I am simply amazed at how angry some people get when Black people, Black women particularly, decide to advocate and show self agency for themselves. It just blows me away. It's like, what is the issue? You can change the channel at any time. But I'm glad those of you who are rocking with me have decided to stay and tuned. So again, we'll be talking about a few things. We'll talk about my experience. And then after that, I'm going to go ahead and I'll probably leave the topic alone for a bit because it's time to move on. I'm pretty excited about this new chapter of my life. And I'm excited to see many of you make decisions so that you can create a new, wonderful, awesome, full of light chapter for you. And if I can help you anyway, let me know. Blessings and peace. I will see you next time. Come on this side of the light. See Harriet back there? She's right there. Me and Harriet, we're going to be waiting for you. Bye now.